Hello and welcome back to the final part of All the Bases with me, Bon B, the co-op base building review of All the Bases, myself and this old gamer. Now this one is the work in progress, but it is pretty advanced. Pretty advanced. And I think we're going to be continuing to use this as our main base to the end game, using portals to flit backwards and forwards. Maybe we'll have to build another base, we don't know yet, but for now it will definitely do. So the story behind this one, if we have a look at the map, is we were mostly based out of a combination of Stonemoor and Bonbon Island, depending on where we were heading to. Both were equally used. And then I sailed up this way. We found the mists up here. We knew we were going to need access to mists. There was plains up here, there was mountains up here, and it had the security of being, well, an island. The problem is the island had a big old camp right here of full of fuelings. So we had to clear that. But the interesting thing with the island is, I don't know if you can make out this dark line here, it's kind of got a river running almost right the way through it. Not quite. It just falls short at the end. And John, this old gamer, and I came up with this decision, once we cleared the island, that one of us would mostly work on one side of the river, one would work on the other, and would try and pull the builds together. Now, John took this side because there's one of those massive, great, big, towering rocks that you see in the plains, and he wanted to build around that and do something interesting with that. And I liked this big, flat area over here because I wanted to do a large, sprawling warehouse, because the warehouse that we were using on the main base was starting to feel a bit claustrophobic. So let's have a little look at the base and how I first saw things. So I actually landed here on the southern tip. You can see over there we have the mists. I pushed on down here. I encountered a whole bunch of grey dwarfs, which I slaughtered, obviously. And then pushed on up this side of the island. This stone building here is part of our base. If I come around here, I'll show you Stone Keep, where we keep the stone. We have a portal, so we can just portal backwards and forwards, and these are all full of stone. And if you go up to the top floors, this is where we're keeping them up. The black stone, the black marble. What's it called? Black marble. We don't have much of that yet, because we've only just started really pushing into the mists. Anyway, so I got about as far as here, saw that, I went, oh, I thought this was going to be an easy island to take. So John and I went to war, cleared the island of all of these fuelings, and I decided that I wanted to do something with this. And in the end, I didn't. I just basically left it as a memorial. So, tree popping into view there. So here's that river I was telling you about. Oh, and look how atmospheric it is with all the mist. And yeah, it's just this was John's work. It was kind of my idea, but John's done such a good job with it. He took it, and he ran with it, and he produced that. Now I need to somehow get into here. So here we go, the stairs. So everything on this side of the river is pretty much all John's work, pretty much. The portal area, it's so pretty. Yes, I know, it's a canal. All right. So the portal house, the portal garden, so pretty. Then we can come up and over the river, over that thing that we just saw, to which we have the Gruber village, historical monument. They died, so we don't have to. And then we just pretty much left it in place. We do have, I might as well pick up the barley, sorry, the flour as it's here. A little bit of farming. I got any, oh, I've used up all my slots. Never mind. We have a bit of farming over there, a little bit of farming over here. We do have other farming areas. A main farm. I should have shown you the main farm yesterday. Never mind. But yeah, we have a main farm. It's a farm. What can I tell you? With a big wall around it. You're not missing anything. Then, as we head over through the mist, we have the pocket portals. That's John's there, and this is my one here. Basically, this is our personal drop and go portals. Then into the main building. You can see it's sprawling, including that little bridge there. That bridge is mostly my work. It was inspired by Tower Bridge in London, or what people call London Bridge. It's not London Bridge, it's Tower Bridge. Inspired by, but not a recreation of it. So we come up the stairs. We get the red carpet leading into the main building. Quick look over our shoulder. We have a little local portals. So we've got the dock house, which is just across the way. We'll go to that in a moment. The stone keep, where we keep the stone, so we don't have to run all that way. And this is normally a direct link back to Bonbon Island, but it's currently being used for a temporary portal. We'll go to some of that in a moment. Right, new area here, the weapons area, with a nice open view. Unfortunately, it's foggy. Do you know what? We'll come back tomorrow when hopefully it's less foggy. It's going to be a little bit less foggy. That's better, isn't it? Anyway, so this is the view over to the dock house. And I'm going to say this isn't quite the obsolete tools. This is kind of like the last generation tools, the weapons and tools we were using. The obsolete stuff is over in this chest here, and the obsolete armour in this chest here. And then this is emergency armour for when you die and you need to go and do something in a hurry. You can tool up in this area. Then in here we have kitchen stores. This is all the ready meals. So currently I'm running on keep that topped up. But yes, don't eat the good food when you're not out doing stuff, correct? Balanced meals there. This is a drop-off chest with stuff that we drop off. And then we have the notice boards, of course. Food again. This is the baking area where we have barley and stuff, and we have the stone oven over there. Fermenter over here. Kitchen area around here with all the ingredients. Raw meat there. Cooking, and all the meaty type entrails and blood bags and stuff as well is there as well. Right, we'll go upstairs in a moment. Going downstairs first, because we have... It's magical down here. Magical. It's the freezer. Okay, it's not really a freezer, but... Doesn't it feel cold? All the Drake trophies around the outside. Everything down here. It's just beautifully done. Magical work from this old game. We've got an exit out here to the lighthouse. And we have the wisp fountain out here as well. We also have a wisp fountain as we're down here in this little garden area was fountain. And we have a little dock over here. This is mostly built for fishing, because there were a lot of fish down this way. And ironically, once you put down the dock, the fish disappear, don't they? But there we go. That there is the dock area. We haven't gone up there yet, have we? Let's go and do that. And in and around and up the stairs. And then up the stairs. So now we're going up into chambers. There's a little area up here that is unfinished. I'll show you that as well, though. This is the lounge, I guess. This is where we sit and drink. We've got a Dverga tankard and a Horn of Celebration tankard. The potions live up here as well, so if you want to grab yourself a little bit of extra health, it's the place to come. The chambers are upstairs, including a little barber area. It's Dr. Troll's barbershop. Dr. Troll. It's my bedroom. I need to make some room or little thing for my fishing rod. Little sitting area. We have, of course, the hot tub looking out over the dock house. Look at this. All that to explore yet. All built by me. This is all John. That's all me over there. So anyway, that's we can quickly run through. There's a couple of portals over here, including the elevator, which takes us right the way down to the ground. And then there's this little gameless chambers. Good. And we have observation deck. Which is blinking high, if I say so myself. Yeah, nothing going on today out there. We're alright. We're alright, Jack. Just don't fall is the tip of the day. Fantastic work from this old gamer here. Fantastic work. Everything around here is just so well designed and so beautifully built. Now we're going to go and have a little look at my my part of the island. Up here. And we'll take a left. Now, part down here, which has just been rebuilt, I don't mind at all because it is this old gamer's side of the island. But I did build the original armory, which he has upgraded and improved upon. And that lives in here. We have all the arrows tucked away down here. The materials for building the arrows are in there. Feathers for building the arrows in here. The workbench there. And the forge down here with a view over towards the farms as well. Then we have the bridge. Okay? That's like when I built it, I based it upon Tower Bridge. But yeah, we've got the view down the river, up the river, if you can call it a river. And you have options with both of them. So with this, you can go downstairs, which leads you through into the garden, or off towards the wisps. This fountain is out there. This is a secret. Just a bonbon joke. Why not? Sent John looking for that. Of course he couldn't find it. Right, let's go upstairs first. Yes, I know the roof is leaking. It's not really designed to be a roof. But this is the sundial I promised a little while ago. We're about 8 hours into the game, into the day, approximately. This isn't accurate, but it does give you a reasonable idea of how much day you've got left. Especially on a day like today, you can't really tell. Is it daytime? Is it like up there? It looks like it's nighttime, doesn't it? But yeah, we're not even midday yet. Midday would be the 12th. No, 11. 11 and a half of the 21-hour day. But yes, this isn't meant to be a roof. This is just meant to support the sundial on the roof. We'll head down. And down again. And into the Chamber of Horrors. A workbench will be going once it's finished. But this is where we keep the trophies. Well, where we display the trophies. Work in progress, as you can imagine. Takes a little bit of a while. Just to get enough fine wood. And once all the trophies downstairs are done, I'm going to do the upstairs. In fact, let me run around this way. I don't want to show you anything that you've not seen yet before I do this, just because. Whee! Right, there we go. Had to be done, right? It's real wet anyway. So, through here, this is a little staging area. Haven't really done anything with this yet. I'm sure I will. A couple of empty chests waiting for use. Out here is the other side of the little village. And access to the farm over here as well. And the path leading up to the back end, we'll be seeing that in a minute. But path leading up to the back end of the warehouse. There is also quite a nice view out of here. Well, when the sun's out, there's quite a nice view out of there. Okay, now that leaves us with the run through the garden. Into what looks like a big cottage, right? Not really. We'll start with down here and we'll push on up. Have I got any slots? I haven't. We'll pick that lot up in a minute. So the dock house. And this is obviously the dock. Room for 2 boats. That fella there just bobbing nicely. Just reverse that one out. And here you can just take a direct route in and out. So you don't need to do any steering to get in and out of these. Just a line before you come into the harbour. You can sail on up. Underneath these stone bricks. What are we calling these things here? Bricks? There's a workbench so that you can do repairs on your boats if they are needed. But apparently it isn't. Okay. We come in, the gate, boom. This is obviously the smelting area. We have all our ore in this one, all the ingots in that one, and the coal and linen and nails up there. Little forge area here as well. Danger, sharp, ouchy things. Just protect yourself from that. Don't worry about the scalding hot ingots. Just beware the sharp, ouchy things. As we head up, that's going to come down. We're not using these until the next base, if we make another base. We have ourselves another vault. which is being left open. Uh-oh. But yes, we keep the gems in here and the gold. We're a bit short on gold at the moment, but yeah, the gold will live in these two here. Can't leave that gate open. People might steal our gold. Okay, and then up the stairs we enter the area which I'm going to call the warehouse. Before we go in there, let's head up to the cartography table where we can record our discoveries for the other guys to read. And then we have 3 levels. This one will include storage when we need it. It's at the moment it's just a couple of portals down here, but storage will live down here too. We even have a little garden down the end here, which is handy for an emergency cloudberry. If we need an emergency cloudberry. This area was intended as a drop-off zone, but again, it doesn't really get used as such. I think I use this one occasionally, but mostly this is just a drop-off, an extension, sorry, to all the storage here. Storage is sorted by area, so this is mostly mountain drops. Seeds and reforestation there. Plains drops here. Swamp drops here. This is generic forest and meadows. Large stocks, stuff that you end up with loads of, like we have plenty of skeletal remains and also plenty of troll hides, obviously. Why would you not? And then if you go up the stairs again, you get, this is the Mistland storage area, and around the outside we have all of the trophies, ones that aren't on display. Tucked in the corner, this is our ocean area, serpent scales and chitlin, or chitin even. And then out the door we have a little wood store, including a little bit up there of the core and the fine wood. Yeah, we'll come back in this way. I'll just use the quick portal to leap back to the main base. There we are. Back to where we began. So that, I think, concludes all the bases. You can see this is a work in progress. We are still expanding, working upon it. There will be no doubt more additions to this base as we go. Will probably be our main base for the rest of the playthrough, but we'll see. We'll see. But that's it. So you've seen them all now. Let me know in the comments what you think was your most creative or fun or defensible or whatever. And anything you didn't like, let us know as well, because we could take it. We're grown men. Also, we don't care. That's it anyway. Thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking and subscribing. I've been Bon Bon B, and you've been very, very welcome.